Hello and welcome to my review for Come Deliverance. This is a accurate medieval game set in the medieval lands of Bohemia, made by Warhorse Studios. You play as Henry, a son of a blacksmith who's on an adventure to avenge his father who's been killed. There are many flaws with this game, and as well as good things. Some of the flaws are the saves, which is a little bit dodgy. One of the ways of saving is using a Saviour Snaps, which costs 200 gold, or no, sorry, 100 gold each, which is pretty expensive, or you can brew them yourself, but you have to have one to save. You can also sleep in a bed to save, which you sleep for 1 hour, and you'll save the game. It will also save when you start a quest, or finish a quest. You can also sleep with one of the bathhouse wenches who will, give you a few bonuses because you've just had sex, but also will save your game. And also when doing this will clean your clothes, clean you, and completely fill up your food bar and energy bar, which is pretty good. And it will give you the Alpha Male perk, which gives you a bonus to charisma. I think it gives you +2 to charisma, which is good, but it's annoying that you have to do it like that. But I think there should be more ways of saving. Also, the good things about the game are the system of equipping armor. There's a lot of layered systems to really get a good look. And the map itself is absolutely magnificent. It's huge. I don't know if it's the biggest map we've had in a while. I think the Witcher one was bigger than this, but it's based off accurate medieval Bohemia. And you've also got the fast travel system, which is pretty slow, and sometimes it crashes. I've had a couple of hard crashes in this game, which can be very annoying. But you might run into like a wayfarer like this, or you might run into an ambush. Sometimes you'll come across like a carcass and you have to discover if the guy that's searching the corpse is the killer. There's a lot of interesting things with this game when it comes to just travelling around. There's many quests and all sorts of things. This game is brilliant. You run into people like this that may want to discuss or to sell you a map, or maybe you're wanting to someone who'll try to fight you for some reason. Another thing that I see a lot of people complaining about is the lot picking. When you start the game, the lot picking can be pretty hard, but if you ask the miller for level 1 training, which costs you 60 gold, you'll become level 2, which makes it a bit better to do and easier. The lot picking can be a little bit fiddly to find the area, as you can see here on the clip, but once you've found it, it's not too hard to do easy ones or very easy ones. If you train on those, get better, you'll be able to do hard locks or whatever. And see, hey presto, it's open. Another thing that's pretty hard at the beginning, and I've still not mastered it, is archery. I am still level 4. Apparently when you get to level 5 you become better, but I don't know. But archery can be a little bit muddly, but bullseye, see? Can I get another bullseye? Probably not. No. But can I get a third shot and get a bullseye? No. But another thing that people like to complain about is the sword fighting in this game. The sword fighting is actually pretty good when you actually get used to it. I'm currently level 17, which you should probably train up. And if you talk to this guy, Captain Bernard in Ratai, he will, after you've done a couple of the main quests, he will offer you training. And you can do this at any time. There's 2 ways of doing it. You can go down to the training thing and purchase different levels. You can only do it once, like beginning will probably get you up to level 2, and That's 60 gold, but this is the master level, as you see. It was pretty expensive, but it got me a level. Another way you can do it is to actually train with him using wooden swords or real swords. Wooden swords will be more beneficial to you because you won't take any damage and it will go on forever. Where if you use a real sword, if you or your opponent takes too much damage, then you will just cancel, the training will just be cancelled. So, but you will get more experience. Now I'm pretty good at this game now, so I can actually beat this guy with a sword. When I first tried to do it, he beat me quite a few times trying to do it with a real sword. But the sword combat is just all about flow, you're just trying to pay attention to where you might have an opening or whatever. And you see, and I won that. That was pretty good. Another good thing about this game is the big battles and the sieges. They are really fun, but can be a little bit annoying to get kills sometimes because you might have a lot of your guys pushed against their guys and it's hard to get in because you don't want to hit your people. Also, sometimes if there's archers can be very annoying. Archers are always pinpoint accurate when they're fighting against you, which can bring down the game a bit. And this is one of the people that I mentioned earlier, the people that will challenge you to a duel.
What is it?
This is a faint-hearted knight.
What? You heard?
And he'll challenge you to a duel, which you can accept or try to talk him out of it or whatever. Now, when I first played this game, he actually beat me a couple of times. And the second time I fought him, I beat him and killed him. And he came back, obviously. It's the same guy, same armor, same everything. What I like to do is I like to beat this guy and then rob him. Take all his armor and then sell it to the millers, who are apparently the Thieves Guild in this game. For whatever reason, apparently being a miller also involves stealing. But as you can see, at this stage of the game, I'm pretty much beating him pretty easily. And normally I just will go like this and knock him out. Because it's the best way. They just take all his stuff and then they'll come back next time and you'll rob him again. His armor's worth quite a bit, but unfortunately the shopkeepers don't restock money that often, so... Other thing you can do is travel around finding bandit camps and such, but unfortunately when you start getting to a high level, the bandits become too easy. See, as these guys die 1 or 2 hits. Harder enemies in big battles and stuff may take a couple, but random bandits tend to take 1 or 2 hits and they die. It's not really that fun after a certain level. But all in all, it's still fun to run around killing random people. But yeah, that's basically it. My thoughts on this game are it's a brilliant game. It needs a bit of polish, it needs the glitches and crashes to be fixed, but I would rate this a solid 8 out of 10. It is very fun, very enjoyable. I played it for a solid week and enjoyed it, but if it polished up the saves and the bugs, made the saves a bit more, you know, like auto-save when you fast travel or whatever, then I might rate this a 10. I really enjoyed this game and I'm probably going to play it again soon. But that's it for now. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.